Alright, I am live. Nice. Let's go! What remains of Edith Finch? Second, I'm trying to fix them. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. It's a book.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with
No problem. I like the... Wow, I already kind of like the visuals there. Ooh. Shift to zoom
until I
in.
was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Run away! There's words above your castle. Run away! Flowers.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
What is that? Are those feathers or leaves?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh. Can I jump off? No, I can't.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Your face.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Do we go down or do we keep going up the path? I think we go down, if we can go down. Wait, this leads to the house, I think. So let's go down this way if we can. Oh, our path is
I haven't driven
blocked.
this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Whoa. Was there crouch? No. Shift and control are both zoom in. I think I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go down the other path. Because they lead to the same point. I just want to see what other things they say down that path. The music's very good too.
The truth is, Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent, as if they're about to say something but never do.
Yeah, does she even take both paths to the house? That's great. See, I'm assuming you initially weren't supposed to take both. You're just supposed to take one or the other. And then if you play it again, then you would get the achievement. I hear Frogos.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Whoa. I want to live in this house. This looks awesome. Also, let's look at achievements real quick. There's only 9. See Johan's name, ending credits. Finish all stories. Catch 2 rabbits with only 2 swoops. Look all the letters for everything. Bathtub.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Aww. Her brother went missing. Ooh. Yo! It's a snake. Or it looks like a snake. Yeah. It's a fucking snake ride. Oh, that is depressing with a bunch of missing posters. Or missing child posters in the water. Can I go down here? I can. I hear Le Frogos. What's that? Oh.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Hello, hi. My day's good. How are you doing? Oh, they got a ramp. Yeah. No problem. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it kind of reminds me of the house from Hello Neighbor.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Boo!
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
So how do I get in? Flower pot? Everyone hides a key underneath the flower pot. Maybe the garage? I don't like that there's I hate that there's not a sprint. It's just zoom in. Zoom in. Oh, look, I see it. Now there's a path back here.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Also, depending on how long this game is, we might end up finishing it today.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Can I, like, unlock one of the doors and then leave? Because I wanted to see if I could go through the fence.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
You know, this kind of reminds me of, God, the game I played during, oh, shit. It has, like, a family tree. The game I played in, what's it called? Fuck. June, was it?
But instead of
Tell me
family,
what, yes,
they were
that.
just memories of one.
Yeah.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I do not know. No, I already have stuff in the works that I'm working on myself. But no, I do not accept commission work. 6 cups sliced peeled gunslinger? Yeah, it's gunslinger. Peeled tart apples, 2 tablespoons water, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, half cup sugar, half cup packed brown sugar, 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon ground, 1/8 teaspoon gunslinger, 1/8 teaspoon salt, pastry for double crust pie 9 inches. The saucepan combine the apples, water, and lemon juice. I don't like that. Everything is settling. In the saucepan, combine the apples, water, and lemon juice. Yeah, it really does. Cook over medium, low heat, just until the apples are tender. Remove from the heat and cool. Do not drain. In a large bowl, combine the sugars, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and salt. Add apples and toss to coat. Place bottom pastry in pie plate. Add apple mixture. Cover with top pastry. Seal and flute edges. Cut slits in top crust. Bake at 450 for 10 minutes. Reduce heat to 350. Bake 35 to 45 minutes. Uses longer or minutes. Oh, okay, it's just continued. Bake 35 to 45 minutes longer or until golden brown. Yields 6 to 8 servings. Huh. I kind of want to... I am taking a screenshot of that, and I am going to see if I can
Or how only
make
one
that.
restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, the wheelchair ramp was for Edie. Ooh, look at that view. The shadow of the light through the window, I thought that was a fucking person in the fridge. I got so scared for a second.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
What the fuck?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Nope, I don't go in basements. Don Finch. I would love to be, like, live here with all these books. Whoa.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Mm.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
What the fuck? They sealed the door with what looks like caulking.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Trying to read it. Hmm. Okay, basement or upstairs? Ooh, lockbox.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yay, I don't have to go in the basement.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, the bedroom's locking up.
Whoa. I spent a
Whoa.
lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Well, if that ain't freaky enough, the fucking tire tracks.
I think my
Whoa.
mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh. That's what the key opens.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
No, no. That's progression. I want to see the rest.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Nice room, though. Wait a minute. Aw, she was only 10. And he was only 11. Or, wait, this is Calvin and Sam. Yeah, Calvin was only 11.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin. The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Look at all these pictures.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Attic door?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Her room looks like a fucking movie theater. That's 26? Right? Yeah. 26, I think. No. 16? 16. Yeah, 16. Damn! That is so young.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Whoa. Cool. I kind of like that owl mask, duck bill, rabbit nose, cat nose.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
What is Molly's room?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Bro. That is so fucking cool.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew. I get to play as the little...
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Whoa, I love that the little fish knocks the letters about. That's cool. It really does, yeah.
I ate a lot of things that night.
No, honey, don't eat those. No. Those are poisonous.
I kept eating and eating.
Oh no, lovely, no. Are you gonna drink out of the toilet next?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Please don't eat the bird.
Swallow going back to her nest.
That's a big bird.
I reached out for her.
No, no. Please don't fall. Oh.
Suddenly,
What the hell?
I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Is this my new favorite game? Come here, bird.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Whoa. Where's she next? Where is the bird? Oh, there it is.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
No.
Suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the fuck? This is cool.
Rabbits.
Oh. Oh. This is the grab the rabbits.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Wait, was this the...
A mama rabbit.
Ah.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? Now it's just I am fish? Come on, I can do this.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, I have to, like, go down and actually...
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off the flipper, and it tasted really good.
Tore off her flipper and it tasted really good. Where'd it go? Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh my god! What the fuck? It's a fucking... octopus tentacle.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
No. Not this way. I love looking through the eyes of a child and seeing their little imagination and...
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Let's go down. Let's go see if there's anyone this way. Okay, there's not anyone this way. Am I about to
wanted
eat the cat?
Stop, but also I didn't.
Belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, razor.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is such a strange little game. Am I about to come out of a fucking toilet? I am. Ew.
I got closer and closer.
Oh my god, it's her. It's her room. No. You're gonna eat the hamster, aren't you? No. Okay. Where is it? Oh. This one?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Damn, little girl.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, that's really cool. You
I
get
thought
to
that since
see.
Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Also, I just heard a cat. I swear I did. Yeah, I did.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Aww.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, is that what was in the... what was in the water? Was the slide?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Damn. She got a fucking shag carpet
The only
bathroom?
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Ew.
It was a pretty big trace.
Little frog. It really is so very unsanitary.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That is so fucking cool. I want to go back through. Okay, I can't go back through. Because there was something else to go look at.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Her room was like a museum.
It's a
For
viewfinder.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Goblin, I don't like how you said, oh, the frog.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, God. Now that you say that, it makes me think that there's some sort of correlation to the little frog and the glasses. Also, if I cry...
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Also, if I cry while playing this, then you know it's a good fucking game. One second, sorry. I do like the house settling noises. She's so tall. Am I just trying to find Milton? Like... Oh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Ooh. Yo. These boys had such a cool fucking room. Are you kidding me? To command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I get to put the helmet on. Please. Oh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
He's gonna...
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Yo!
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
This brings me back. That tree is giving way. I knew it, yeah.
And he did.
That's adorable.
Calvin's
I
story
won't
felt
lie.
so easy for me. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I tried to do the exact same thing too. He's only 11, damn. Yeah, honestly, if you haven't...
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
But
Mom
yeah.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
But yeah, honestly, if you haven't, you're lying. Like... Bro, what? The fuck? That is such a cool... Yeah. At my school, we didn't have swings that were able to go all the way around. It would stop at a certain point so that kids couldn't do that. Like, there was like a little
passages were
mechanism to
pretty
stop
tight
it.
fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Whoa, that all honestly kind of fucking freaked me out just a little bit.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh.
I'll be back in a sec.
Oh.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Whoa.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
That is so fucking cool. Oh, he's dead.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh my god, that's creepy. What the fuck?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Fuck it deserved.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
Threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Those things are super delayed now, and I don't know why. Oh, I was about to say, that fucking chair, this egg chair, I thought it was fucking floating, but it's not. Also, nice try, Goblin. Didn't scare me. The chair scares you? Okay, so you can't go that way. Cool.
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
It's Rick.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I bet it's the boyfriend. I knew he was gonna be gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Oh God.
Ear.
That is. Oh God.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
It's just Tales from the Crypt.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Barb Street. Oh my god, she stole a fucking street sign. Oh god, that cookie cake has got to be ancient. That thing looks gross.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
This is such a cool fucking house. Wait, was that box always there?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I guess I just never noticed. I just never really paid attention and noticed. Also, we're going to test something. After I finish this game, I'm going to start over, and we're going to go to the music box, and we're going to keep turning it and see if you can actually unlock the basement earlier.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ow, hold on, itchy back. Oh no, I can't scratch my back. Man, not once have I used these balls got shiny. I'm sorry, Goblin.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
You have cookies? Fuck yeah.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
She was hiding dead bodies. Whoa!
Turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Okay, I was about to say, it is
remember
really
asking
dark.
Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Okay, I'm not going to do this. Cookie Squad, fuck yeah. We're gonna turn the brightness up just a little bit. We'll turn it back down, but later, but oh god, that does not help much.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Okay, we'll turn that back down, actually. Alvinos!
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Oh, he's old now.
Tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
No, click it. Whoa. He's going down into the sub-basement. Wait, Jiggly Farms? Ew, Concord jelly.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Oh, he lived on top of a fucking train. Oh. The shaking was from the train.
I want you to know, I'm ready for it.
Oh, I get it.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh! That is
Died when I was
terrible.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Okay, how many people we got? We got Sven and Edie, Sam, Dawn, Sanjay, Lewis, Milton, Gus, Gregory. And maybe Ingeborg left? Or maybe the Leaves, or NK. Maybe the Leaves aren't the people, but it's just like people who married them. So Sanjay married Dawn. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I can't believe he died to a train.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
He got out and then got hit by a
But
train.
she never told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she
Trash hole.
made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Just the fact that he left and then died.
Or maybe two. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I think he might have actually just kind of hit the rocks. Oh. Yeah, I think he more hit the rocks than hit the
I don't
ocean.
know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, is she dying too?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Wait, is she pregnant or something?
And the history you're a part of.
Your warder trying to kill you? I'm sorry. Wait, I have a theory that this is all...
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
This is all for her kid.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I honestly think this might just be a letter to her kid. What is that? There's something out there in the water. There's something out there in the water too. What the fuck is that blinking?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Oh yeah, there is the swing. And it's wrapped around.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
True.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Aww. Daisy, Lucy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe, Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Oliver, Bob, Shadow, Christopher, and Shotzi. Oh, and a frog? Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
That is so cool. I want my fucking... I want my gravestone to look like this. Where you can look out and just see... Uh-huh. Wait, what happened? I don't remember what happened to Molly. How'd she die?
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
She did? Oh, she did. Oh. Oh, right. I did forget that she ate those. That is a cool monument.
Out of the water at low tide.
Oh, that's the house.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Okay, so either we go this way.
Pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Wait. Gregory was only a year old. Or like almost a year old. He was only 33. And he was only... Wait. 1 year... 70... He was only 13. Damn. Do I go this way, or do I go back down that way? Because there was another way down. Let's go down this way. I think that might be progressing, and this might be going down. Or, like, might be another way. Oh, it's a lookout. Okay.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
This is such a good game, though. Never thought I'd be having this much fun with such a sad game.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Okay, we will play that one day then. Oh, this is the
looking
tree
back
where the
on it
cat
now.
was.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, she was pregnant with... I never noticed that. Look, you can actually kind of see a little bit of a bump. Oh, there's a ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Whoa.
They were both pretty intense.
I don't want to do this yet. That's to continue the story. I want to look around.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Okay, I guess that is all I can do.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
What am I looking for? That maybe? I don't know what I'm looking for. The window man? Oh. Okay. Yes, I would like a hint. What am I looking for? A man? A man has fallen. Like I said. Start the new rescue help.
Definitely should not.
Oh, there it is.
Coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Got it, okay.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dom. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
I'm assuming there's
Check the map.
a deer somewhere in the woods that I could take a picture of.
Let's see. Maybe. Or was it? Could have been.
I might have already taken a picture of that, I just realized. Oh, birdie. Oh, there.
Good eyes, Don.
First of all. Bird.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great
love
shot, Don.
that. Gonna picture her killing it. Oh.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Aww.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. That would be terrible.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That is the worst way for anyone to lose a parent. Or, like, one of... Like, just a fucking accident like that. That's terrible.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Poor girl. How do you come back from that, though? Like...
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close.
Not
They
Sam,
both
I mean.
lost a lot.
Like, I honestly kind of feel like she might have blamed herself, right? Because I wouldn't past her to blamed herself thinking that it was her fault. She didn't kill the deer, right? She hadn't managed to kill the deer fully. So, you know, it was like her fault, like, kind of thing. Like, not saying it was, but
my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
also, yeah. Yeah, I remember the frog. Oh, no. Do we start with Gregory or do we start with Gus?
my mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
We'll start with the baby. A lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days. The summons. Sorry.
Dear Kay, do
Okay.
you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Bartender's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Come on, come on.
What his world was like.
There we go. to.
Me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
Yeah!
Whatever it was, he saw. It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
He's a baby. Oh no.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No.
There's so much I don't understand.
No. What the fuck? Oh, he's the little frog.
About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Oh.
Okay. Love, Sam.
Aww. That makes me really sad. No. It's terrible.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Yo, I can take the words with the kite.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I think they did this very fucking well with the words.
Talked him out of it, but though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make this
Oh, that is so fucking cool.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Yeah, Gus.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Here's the next bit of words. Behind me? Oh, I got stuck. Oh, there they are.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Yo!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Oh. Wait, did Gus get swept up by the wind?
But Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Was it like a tornado or something? Yeah, crushed by debris, yeah. Oh.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, here it is.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Lewis is... No, Milton is her
When my
brother.
dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Oh, that's
For a
cool.
while, things were good. Almost normal.
They made a classroom. This would be the coolest fucking classroom.
But it didn't last.
Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypotheses, experiments, data, conclusion.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Whoa. Imagine living in the fucking observation tower.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
This would be so fucking cool.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
It's a fucking flip book. That is so cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay, so yeah, the leaves are... The leaves that are pointing towards are actually the lovers. You know, their wives and girlfriends, whatever.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
No, please tell me. That would have been so cool if there was a prompt to open this. Yo! That is so fucking neat.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, there's more up.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He's a pothead.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
What the?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Yo, what the
I
fuck?
asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
I want to go up the other way too.
Imagining a labyrinth. he'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Yo. It's a dragon.
And things that have not names.
I'm getting very distracted.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried.
Come on!
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless.
Give me the
focused.
thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have an idea. What if he died by, like, having his hand cut off? And he, like, bled out or something?
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Or did he take his own life?
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I do think that's how it's gonna go down. Because the picture... this, like, picture thing keeps getting bigger.
He'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Tokyo. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
Oh. I'm getting distracted because I'm
starting a band.
Doing 3 different things and it's pissing me off.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, yeah. It's getting bigger.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Wait. Beautiful prince. He's gay.
Beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for...
Sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents. He followed the sound of his...
electric sitar.
Electric sitar.
Also, you can tell that they go... But yeah, you can tell that they go the same way.
His led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh God.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He's gonna lose his hand.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
That's so cool. Whoa, that's trippy.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
This reminds me of I Am Fish.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
Oh, the Calico is Molly. And Molly is... this is about Lewis, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's, I know, that's what I meant, like...
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
I like the little undertones of fish throughout the entire thing.
Bend down his head.
Oh my god. Oh my god. His imagination is going to get too much for him and he's going to put his head through the fucking fish guillotine.
I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Aww.
My brother was really cool.
Terrible.
I wish you could have met him.
Aww. This game's gonna make me cry.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
It was probably too painful for her.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Did I not get Dawn's picture?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Yay.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Oh.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
The storytelling in this game is phenomenal.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Whoa. It's made of words.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Huh?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
The kid.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This
Oh my
was
God.
supposed to be for you.
No. No.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh my God.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Is this a baby being born?
I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. No. It's a boy, but... Aww. Oh, I finished all stories. Nice. Fuck. Fuck. That is a good fucking game. That is an amazing game. Holy shit. The little frog, the duck, and the whale. Also, I hate that I was right. I hate that I guessed it, that, the entire game is a letter to her kid. Wow. So hello, playtesters. That is a very unfortunate name. Oh, that is cool. Wow. You can actually pick them. What was... the Calvin story again? Oh, you can let the drunken sailor finish the song. Okay, so these two are in the same fucking one. Are in the same mission. Or I'm not gonna like achievement hunt, so that's not happening. But I am going to say what I said I was going to do. And I'm going to start over. And we're gonna go through until we get to the music box. Wait a minute, I only just now realized. This is the boy. We're looking at the boy. Like, this...
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. We're gonna go to the house, we're gonna get into the house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
We're just gonna keep walking and then...
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
But yeah, we're just gonna play the music box and we're gonna see if it, if you can pull the key out immediately.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
God, this is a good fucking game, though.
Even after I inherited the house,
Like, holy shit, it's good.
I never thought I'd come back to it. but now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Fuck, like, wow.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay, yeah. From the very beginning, you can tell that she has a baby belly, or she has the baby bump. I mean.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
For the first time in years.
Did say that.
I felt like I was home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh no.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara.
Okay.
Along with the rest of the house.
Got it. Okay. So that will... Yeah, so much salmon. Okay, so my little spiel of what I think is great with this game, what I think is meh with this game. I really like the words, like how they go across the screen and all that. The story is perfect. It meshes together so well. There's so many different, like, things that connect to the other ones, and, you know, like, it all is a cohesive narrative, and I love it. It's great. The characters are all fleshed out, and they're all, you know, their own special person, which is great, and they're all just, you know, they're perfect for, you know, to, like, mesh together and how they deal. And I really love this game. This is a great game. Any thoughts, Goblin? Anything you want to say? In chat, obviously. But, like, with things that, for, like, any future game that I want to make, I think, I kind of want to do the thing, nothing you haven't already covered. It's a great game. Yeah, it is a great game. But I think I wanted to, I think one day, when I create a game, I want to do what they did with the words, where when you walk through it, or you can interact with the words, maybe, like, I want to do something like that with some sort of story game that I make. Like, you know, maybe up on the hill, you know, you can see the words, and they kind of fade into the fog, and whatever. But, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's a great game. It's sad, it's great. I hate that he died. I hate that Walter died by wanting to get free and then getting hit by a train immediately. That is a terrible way to go. All of their way, all of the ways that they all went is kind of a terrible way to go. But still, like... Also, they don't really say what happened to Milton, other than just that he disappeared. Was he kidnapped? Like, did he... I don't know, but... yeah, great game. They never found out. Okay. Okay, but yeah, have fun. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off there, and I will be back sometime later this week, maybe next week. Next Monday, definitely, will be Halloween week, I think. Not mistaken. Yeah. Next week, the 27th, will start my Halloween week. And Friday we'll end it off with the very last day for Halloween. I'm thinking a good chunk of them, or at least at the start, will be horror, will not be paid for games. They'll be like free games, so that is a thing. But I am going to have a couple lined up just in case. And if I finish a game, I'll probably just end off stream. Like, but yeah, thank you for joining me. This was fun. Have fun. Stay safe. Remember, you're very much loved, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.